Hello, this is Jody Colegrove with Quantum Techniques. We have developed a proven technique to quickly determine the root cause of your health issue using a form of energy medicine. I work with people all over the world on the phone, helping them determine why they're having a health issue and what they can do about it. So today I wanted to talk about something. So I've been diagnosed with fill in the blank. Now what? I think that's a very interesting question. First of all, take the time to breathe. Okay? Stop the brain chatter that you have in your mind. And that can be from what you say about yourself, about whatever the diagnosis is, what your doctor says, what people say, what Google says. Just kind of take the time to be able to kind of just be quiet so that all those things aren't bombarding you and you feel the anxiety raising. You cannot heal in the same environment that got you sick. I think that is a profound statement, and we don't realize that, okay? I remember years ago, I was taking rents for an office, and the guy walked in and he said, "Oh, I just found out I had lymphoma. When I find out who gave this to me, I'm going to sue him." It's just about lost it, because it was like, wait a second, your body is reacted to something, and what is its part in what you've been doing to provide this environment to let this grow in it. You got to have a thought process of, okay, what's going on? How did this happen? What environment have I been putting my body in that's made this be able to flourish and manifest itself? Okay. And, there's genes involved in things like that too, but there's also our environment have a big to say on that. Okay. Because we all have, different gene mutations in our life. And it's how they get triggered by your environment that turn them on and off. So again, take the time to think. How did you get where you are? What can you do? Who should you see? Make an informed decision. And a decision on where you're going, what direction you're going to take, and what you're going to do, and never feel pressured. And I think that's really important. So I saw an article the other day that says, want to feel loved? Get cancer. I was horrified. Okay. A lot of times when we're working with people with quantum techniques, we have found that sometimes the disease is helping them get a need met. So we had a lady that had MS, and she did not want to get well because for the first time in her marriage, when she was married to an engineer, he was taking care of her, waiting on her hand and foot, listening to what her needs were. And she's like, man, this is the best love I've ever got. Why would I want to get well? So what problem? So I guess another question you can ask yourself is, what problem can I not solve that getting sick solves it? It's a very deep question, but it's worth taking the time to find the answer to that. So be educated, take the time to find out what are all the forms of treatment? What are all the traditional forms that are out there that are possibilities that have really had good success? What are all the alternative people saying, and functional medicine on how we should take care of our bodies, and what are they saying? Take the time to pray, to meditate, and everything that you've learned after that research time, and decide what's best for you. You don't need to rush into everything. And sometimes there's a lot of anxiety about, okay, go. And you need to be aware that illness starts from inflammation. And inflammation does not start in a day unless you've been in a car accident. But typically there's a life of inflammation, and it could be almost like a 7-year life. And so sometimes with quantum techniques, we test, okay, what year is this disease or, issue, illness come up in? Okay. So you don't need to rush into everything. So illness can be both a physical issue and also a non-physical issue. So be a part of your own journey in finding out what you can do and why it's there. So again, you cannot heal in the same environment that got you sick. So visit quantumtechniques.com, and I'd love to work with you to find out why you're having a health issue and what you can do about it. And blessings from Quantum Techniques.